quick introductions. I know your name, Teacher Max. I know your name, Mandela. But we often do that in media where we say your names and then we tell you to introduce yourselves real quick.
So I'm Mr. Maxwell Molinge. I'm a teacher at Machakos School. Yeah.
I'm Abraham Mandela, student.
Wait, you're Abraham?
Yes.
You know, some Mandela, I was like, you know, like it's Mandela, Cole Mandela.
Yeah. That's our president. Yeah, my name is Cedo. Dangerous musician, artist.
Nice.
Composer, mengineo.
It's such an honor. The reason as to why you're here is because of the project that you're working on, or you've already worked on, and you're currently doing a media tour.
Yeah.
Would you like to shed more light on that?
Yes. I've done an amazing project with the Machakos Boys. The song is called Rise. The song was written by the students themselves. We had an amazing team of students who came through to play brass. Let me tell you, there's so much untapped talent in schools, and I'm so excited that I'm getting an opportunity to work with young people when they're still in the school environment so that we can expose those talents at that level. Teacher Max here alitusaidia sana during the process of planning the whole thing, the principal. We had such an amazing time. So we wrote a beautiful song for this duration where people are, voting, not sure about their identity in terms of political parties, not sure about their identities in terms of tribe. This life always brings us to this place where we have to split ourselves into different groups, and we need a reminder that we are all one, so that we're able to think from that point, even with our own differences. So that's why we did the song with Machakos Boys.
Yeah. So this is so exciting. Mandela, your first producer is world class, and then you guys are called from class. Ebu tuambie hiyo story ilifanyikaje because siwezi itoa vile ulinichapia. Ebu nichapie.
Kwanza ilikuwa double cam.
And then ukajiambia kwa roho.
Nilikuwa so najua lesson ya kwanza imeisha kwa hapo. Siwezi wadanganya, nilikuwa concentrate. And then nasikia mwalimu amekuja. The following people tukeni nje. Reaction ya kwanza ni kuangalia piri. Kiasi nikasikia pia ameitwa. Nikaona rada. Nikaambiwa these are the vocalists. Twende pale DH tutapewa more information. Kufika napatana na Cedo.
Kwanza ukanice ukafeel.
And then akatisha pia anadai tufanye peace song. And then things took on from there.
Nice. Yeah. So it's exciting how now the teacher came in, Teacher Max. You've now been given this project. You don't know who Cedo is. You know your boys, of course, and you know how you can coordinate all that. Why is it important for teachers to actually support talent? Because from the background I come from, teachers you'd only be a favorite if you're good at math, chemistry, and biology. Hizo zingine ni wewe na watu wa kwenyu. But how is it even for you as a teacher supporting such talent?
Yeah, you find that I'm able to tap that because if you see, I've been given that instructional environment by the chief principal, whereby is spearheading the project. And also, when you see the leadership showing such kind of tenacity when it comes to how they want the students to come out so that they can be able to at least achieve the school vision of what they are supposed to be. And also, at this juncture, we keep on teaching them about how some challenges are facing, especially our countries, and one of them is one that is glaring at them, and that is unemployment. And we try to look at how can we be able to reduce the number as they graduate. So when this opportunity came, we were able to embrace it because it was also a surprise to that level. We were praying for such, but how it came out, we never knew. But we embraced it. And we can be able to see that in a way we have started to tackle some of the problems with sustainable solutions.
That's really exciting. This is why I wanted to become a teacher, so that I just throw the word tenacity in the middle of a statement. But speaking of tenacity, I had to do that. Speaking of tenacity, it's an attribute that one needs to have. Grit. Yani unafaa kuwa msee unaweza shikilia kitu na persevere for a long time. So you've been in the game for a while, and you've been through the evolution of it all. What can a young Kenyan artist do to make sure that they even peep into the industry? Because it's not an easy industry.
Yeah, that's true. When we were younger, we had this imagination that, you know, if I become a musician, I'll be able to escape the pressures of the 8 to 5, and then I'll be able to live, you know, the life that I want, you know, cars and money flowing all over. Yeah. But it's not that. There is music creativity, and then there is music business. And those two have to work hand in hand. Unless you're doing music just to play with your, you know, to play to your families, listen in the bathroom and so on and so forth. But if you want that to translate into a meaningful career, or you want that to translate into business, you have to know how to take care of yourself and your creativity and translate that into good content that is consumable by the people through properly structured business. Because the way right now we've been exposed, you know, we don't have to go to a big studio to record anymore. You can get very easy, cheap equipment that's available. You don't have to take your music or know someone in a radio station for your music to be played. There's platforms that you can upload your music for free, and you can promote it even for free, you know. But you have to understand your gift, and you have to understand who you're making your music to, and you have to understand the interests that people have, so that you're able to grow a meaningful business that's able to support you. Otherwise, if kijaribu tu kudandia ukifikiria it's just gonna flow, it doesn't work that way.
It doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
And Mandela, you know, with now this new song comes new grabbed attention. Yeah. The same kind of funky like, so guys, it's gonna hit song and Cedo, so. But how are you able to balance all that? Because there's the aspect of gifts, but you are still in a national school, and performance is everything. Academic performance is everything. So how do you balance all that? Ama weni chopi tu kuzaliwa, so you're una concentrate tu kwa mziki.
Actually there I have my father to thank, because okay, mufanya spoken words.
Sawa. Tufanyie moja. Twende tukunini.
Haina niamini kuambia sina content.
Hauna content?
Serious. Actually the story sasa. Unaona kuna time preps kila day ilikuwa mistari. So eventually the inevitable happened, nikaanza kudrop academic wise. Then dad akanoticed kuongea, then akanincorporate idea ya balance. Endo alikuwa there to keep me on my toes, to keep me on track. So nikasema cha kwanza nishikilia masomo, kimaliza kuja na hasira.
Na usanii kipotea bro. Unapoteza content. Unaona sasa umepoteza content.
Bado kuna ile.
But that's a good thing you're saying. Even parents supporting the gift. Yeah, my dad was umekuja na trophy, bonge la trophy, anakuambia report card. Hiyo ndio trophy mnaenda mkaka huko hivyo mkunywe nayo chai ukitaka. But it was that was the kind of atmosphere I had. But my dad is really supportive as we speak. Yeah. Though anafikirianga sina kazi. I'm employed. I have a job. Yeah. So I'd like you to just talk to the other teachers out there, because most of the teachers, we get most rebellion from teachers. Yeah. When you're trying to build this gift, we say, no, Alona, wow, this is nice. I've seen raw talent, I'm going to tap into it. Same case, you feel the same. So there's so many teachers out there, parents out there, who feel like education is the key, and if you don't have that key, you're doomed.
It is true. I will be slightly diplomatic because of the field that I work in. And also, I'll also be pragmatic in a sense. When I'm talking about diplomatic, it means that as education fraternity, you find that we want to instill the attitudes, also the fields and skills that are found in the society. That is the work that we have been given by the society as an institution of education, so that we can be able to know that in the future generation there's something to rely on. But at the same time, you find that when it comes to the point of now the pragmatic aspect, outside job opportunities are few, are scarce, and also at the same time these students they are oozing with talent very much, and if it is not tapped into, keeps on piling. The energy keeps on piling. So, as we know that talents and what we call skills, intelligence is different. There are some that will be cognitive, like the ones we talk about, lawyers. Others will be linguistic, that will be singing. Others will find that they are very kinesthetic, they'll go to the sports and spatial and that. So you find that when we support such, it becomes easier also for them the co-curricular activity, in a way, now starts to make sense of what happens in the curricula. So you find that if it is somebody who is in athletics, or somebody who is in the field, like for them, when you are telling them as a musician, you are not supposed to make, let's say, not take something that is juicy, or not juicy, very sugary, because either it will make your tongue to be so heavy. So in the sense that kumbe hapa kuna kitu ina relate na kile nataka. So you start talking to that person in his own sense, because of there's a particular thing that you are customizing in himself.
Mwalimu, unajua, this is why I wanted to become a teacher, not to be pragmatic and diplomatic enough to say that you're dropping an album because of time. Because of time. You're dropping an album on 9th September.
On the 9th September.
And of course, there's this new song that's already. Is it part of the project?
No. So the high school project is a project I'm doing in collaboration with Foxton Media, where we're going around high schools and seeing how we can collaborate and get that talent exposed. But I've also done a commercial album that's going to be out on the 9th. I've collaborated with artists across East Africa. Total, we have 22 artists in that 15-track album. It's the East African sound. I have something there for everybody, and I don't know what to say. Let me tell you, it's a gift for everybody.
I don't know what to say, but can you say the title?
The title of the album is Seduction.
Seduction. So as we serenade to the break, this is a touch of, not part of the album, but it's a touch of the project that they've done with Machakos Boys. It's super exciting. The name of this song is Rise, that Cedo features Machakos. We take a short commercial break. On the other side of the break, we're going to be talking about high-tech